Three takeaways from Spandan will be first is to be non-judgmental, like not coming easily to conclusions and trying to increase the gap between the reaction and what happens. So being non-judgmental, and the second point would be to list down the limiting beliefs which I have and converting those limiting beliefs to positive beliefs. Maybe some beliefs which are better than those non-limiting beliefs. And the third takeaway for me will be to learn what is acceptance and how acceptance can be used in daily life, like in different situations. And instead of and other point which I like from the session is I will be taking one part of my life which I can improve, and whatever principles and framework which I learned here, I'll be applying it to that. Instead of applying the whole of the framework, I'll be applying a small part of it to one situation in my life.
Thank you.
Before coming to this program, as I can see from this book, I was mostly aware about this physical factors, external factors. These are the points which used to bring happiness. I was thinking in that way only, that these points only bring happiness, sadness, everything. These points are only working on me. I was not aware about that there is something which is self. So many things we are aware about it, but we need some guide or instructor to guide us, to explain us. And through that program, the examples which was given by you, we learned many new things. And the takeaways which I say, first thing is acceptance. By accepting the way I am, we easily get affected by the others, how they behave or how they comment about you. So we should not get affected by them. Have a positive view towards universe. There are many examples which was given by you, how just the lady said pig, and how easily we judge that. So we should not be judgmental towards anyone. And the most important, I will say that I work towards growth mode, definitely. But sometimes what happens, we take risk, we fail, then again we come back to the survival mode. So here, I learned that we should again rise, again work on our growth mode rather than being in the survival mode. So that one point I really like it. Previously I was thinking that meditation is just sitting and I don't believe in that thing. Yesterday sir had mentioned one point, it's not about it's highly focused and low thinking. So it can be anything, whether I'm doing my dishes, whether I'm cooking, where I'm having low, I'm away, I'm not thinking about anything. So I got to know many new things. I can say that I can show my gratitude towards this program to be part of this one, which really I'll try to implement in my real life. So thank you so much.
God, and giving an opportunity to be part of this place here. So being in Chennai, suddenly I came to Hyderabad to probably be part of this session. That's how I see it. Okay. Thanks to all the friends, and I got to know some of you. But yeah, very lovely 3 days. When I came to the program itself, I was thinking I would hear something that I know. I'm sure I'm going to get to know a lot of new things. But it was a lot of new things really, very few new things. Looking at a different way. Right? So I know Subash, so I'm not surprised with how he ran it, so it's great. Right? Chandra was a new friend I got in this program. So his additions, while coming at the right time and doing the stories and additions were really powerful actually. Thanks for the Chandra. Right, so my takeaways, I would talk about 3 things. So I've been thinking about it, but I will still try to practice being in the present. Right. Second is being non-judgmental, and third is our view about myself, others, and the universe. these are 3 things they want to focus on. Thanks to everyone. Wonderful time. Don't forget it. Thank you.
So there have been a few takeaways. First of all, thank you, Chandra sir, for actually when my husband had enrolled for this, sir had asked me also to join this program, and it has been really a wonderful day, 3 days. Few things certainly, as Swami said, like we know few things, but the way it has been expressed or presented has been much different. So that I appreciate very much. And first thing is 3 takeaways is like first, what am I? I used to wonder when we talk about inner journey or introspection or how to do this. So we've got number of points now how to do this. So whenever if I take this checklist home now, if I'm sitting alone or when I some time, I can really think about this or put some focus on that, so that really we can improve ourselves with respect to our own self and with respect to others also. Because we are living in this dynamic world, so we cannot live ourselves on our own. We need some other support, we need to interact with others, we need to interact with the world. So we can't correct them, but we can definitely correct ourselves. So my teacher, my guru used to say, you have to, when you correct yourself, the others also will correct by seeing yourself, by seeing how you have been changing. So I think now I believe in that. When he said that, I used to wonder, how can that happen? If I am correcting myself, how will others correct? So now if we really, the way we are looking at others will definitely bring a change in them also. I think that is where the universe plays an important role. Because universe is too good to an extent that it really carries those vibrations from one person to another person. That is why they say when we are in a negative environment, we get negatively affected. When we are in a positive environment, we get positively impacted. So vibes are there. So this is really true. And coming to my takeaways, yes, I want to be truly non-judgmental always. I think I am sometimes, but I want to establish on that more clearly. And yes, I know I have some flaws. Now I have to accept that and then go forward. Earlier, if somebody was pointing that, I used to debate, is it so? Am I so? I mean, are there any flaws in me? Everybody feels we are perfect. So am I. So, but now I think we have to accept those. I mean, when we are introspecting, definitely we'll get those points where we are lacking. So improve on those points and then learn to be trusting, respecting and loving person. I mean, giving all these 3 unconditionally is what we are. Because everybody deserves to be respected or loved or forgiven. Because everybody has their own, their best of mind is different, but they deserve to be, irrespective of their position or the situation they are in. So we should not judge anybody by these things and then give the kind of respect they need or the love they need or the trust they need. That is how we can make this now like Vasudhaiva Kutumbam basic. Everything is like, because God is within us, within everybody. So we have to be able to see that godliness in everybody. So that is now with this promise I like to leave this session. And I was telling ma'am, within another 2 hours the session is getting over. Now I am getting a little more. I think maybe another day would have been too good. But okay, something has to end somewhere. Yes. So I think we have to be happy with whatever.
You are already in this journey.
Yeah.
With your Gita.
No, don't. Again, you are judging, I guess.
Let her complete what she's saying.
No, yeah. Please.
You want to say something?
So, all of us are in a journey, but we are in different paths. You got moved more than many of us. Maybe your journey is different than mine.
Yes, so that is true. Because everywhere there are people better than us or people lesser than us. It's a journey. There's a scope for improvement at every point, at every place. With that takeaway, I want to thank you so much, and Chandra sir also for giving me an opportunity to attend this place.
I mean, before this session, I thought like that everything I know that is words, but I don't know the differences between those words, like shame and guilt. It seems three of same, but there is a difference is there. Coming to this session, I got come to know that, and I believe here is power of law is very important. Power of law. Where we are staying and where we are looking, that is the one thing I learned. And limiting belief is I want to reject that one. And judgmental, sometimes I am judgmental and getting angry faster. I need to check out that one and take the pause and implement what happened and that one till I think so. And first day is very interesting and second day is a little complex, but Chandra sir gave you the wonderful examples and stories. By knowing that I come to know that I got to understand. And morning times Chandra sir gave you the pranayama and Kapalabhati and Surya Namaskara. That is also most good experience to me. Thank you.
For this opportunity to bring Subash and Chandra. Let me reveal a secret. This is the first interaction for me in the 3 years with any public forum, and there is a reason why I drove from Bangalore to Hyderabad was, even though I was knowing another event is going to happen in the month of November. So first is I want to check my endurance. Second, how I am behaving in a crowded environment with the new people. Because 3 years of gap where you are not interacting with anyone, and when you come in here, you will know either you socially hesitant or you are able to connect or not. But in that sense, I would say that I have checked my endurance, that I can drive 8 hours and I can again drive tomorrow alone, so I am okay. Secondly, whether I have been able to create connections here, I am. So I am alive in that sense. About this, session and people, I have met very inspiring people, very dynamic people, where I think I have learned a lot of things. I am taking back. Although I might have not interacted with few individuals, so you should show forgiveness for that, because I am a little bit hesitant and because 3 years I am not have conversation, so I am not able to connect, but I am saying please forgive me, but you are in the group, I will connect. So for this 3-day session, so whenever I have joined any session, I have evaluated me on 5 parameters myself. 1, whether I am getting inspired. 2, whether I am able to create a personal connect with the session. 3rd, whether there was information exchange or not. 4th, whether I was able to apply that information. And the last is real world connect. So if I ask the first question, that is whether I was inspired, yes, definitely I was inspired. Number 2, whether I was able to have a personal connect, yes, definitely I had a personal connect. 3, whether there was information exchange which I was looking around, yes, there was information exchange. Whether I am able to apply that information in my real life, that yet to be seen. And last, whether I have found real world connect, that has to be seen again. So right now, you can ask me how I am feeling. I am feeling like a snake which has sheds its skin. From first day I started shedding my skin. Second day I almost shed half. Third day I have completely shed. But I am not vulnerable. I am feeling very, I am feeling now what will happen.
Post surgery.
Yes. So I am very open, but I am very, when you touch a snake which has just shed a skin, it is very soft and delicate. Sensitive. So I am very sensitive and I am very fearful. But I am very hopeful because I have seen that how I can realize, how I can see myself. Myself means in 3 days, as I said, I was shedding my skin, I was being slapped of my beliefs, slapped, and even there was a tussle between me I was having a conversation with myself and I was challenging myself. It can't be like that. It should be like that. No, it is. So I was always brought from this point to that point. So it is continuously happening still now. But one thing I agree and I will feel that I was trying to hold things. I was not showing gratitude because today I am alive because of universe. So I'm thankful that I am breathing now, and I'm thankful that I have met and you have made me realize, all of you, that how it is important to celebrate your life. You get one life. I am now aware that one life how important it is. Thank you very much.
Chandra, actually, I didn't see that and then I said like, okay, I registered. Okay, I think I came here like without any expectation. Like I didn't even know that like, okay, I had this from them. I didn't even know that my friends asked me, okay, which is a leadership program, a leadership program. I said something, okay, let me go and find it. So I came here and so before like that we had a lot of words, right? So all those words are like English too. Like well, wow, respect, trust, everything is like English. So but we get into very deep, like by simple explanation from Subash and a lot of examples from all of you. So we learned a lot. So I need to see like how many to apply those. And also like when I come here, I always feel like feel of failure. I always have a feel of failure. Like, even though I'm like a senior manager, but still I have an issue. So after I came here, like I learned that okay, I should accept it and move forward. So definitely, I have around 20 plus years experience. So I have been in the industry like a survival for always. But now I'm just thinking about growth. Even after 20 years, how to grow, right? So it is all this whatever we learn. Okay. So thank you Subash sir, and thank you all. So thanks all participants for your valuable inputs and everything. Thank you.
Was that first, I have been reading a lot of the books around spirituality and self-improvement and all of that. But I find it very difficult to implement, and some of the concepts are very complex. So, but in this session, 3 days almost, one of the things that I found very helpful is some of these concepts were explained in such a simple manner with so much context that it was remarkable. For me, like I kept asking, okay, I know I have to do this, but how do I do it? And I asked this question also a couple of times. And some of the things that I really liked was the fact that the way you move towards the goal is by shedding your limiting beliefs. So that was one step that I thought that, yes, this is something that I can take up. Maybe I take one thing at a time to see how it works. And also some of the sentences that all you need to do is change your perception about yourself. And the fact that instead of looking for happiness, you be happy. Instead of looking for trust, you be trusting. And instead of you be that instead of looking for respect, you be that person. So some of these things and they are very simple things, and I feel they are things that I can do on myself. And these 3 days definitely have given me perspectives regarding family, work, and the environment that I am. But I feel that if I work on myself in some of these simple tools and techniques, then I truly believe that yes, maybe 1 year down the line, I'll be in a better space. So I'm really grateful that some of these complex things were taught in this short span with so much clarity. Thank you. Thank you so much.
First of all, I would like to thank the person and Chandra for giving me this opportunity.
Speaking to the mic.
For giving me this opportunity, and I got a chance to interact with all the great people sitting over here, and they shared their experiences and I shared my experiences. That was really nice. And coming to the point, all the concepts were really nice, and I really got the point called pause before you judge someone. If an incident happens, before reacting immediately and judging someone, take a while and then think about it and react accordingly. I really like it a lot. And that statement called take what you like, leave what you don't like, and leave what you don't like without retaliating. I really like that. And forgiveness, acceptance, all these things
I will implement it in my life going forward. Thank you.
Very long time. This session was, or the event was really inspirational and refreshing for me. The main key takeaways are being a conscious person, being an observant, and being grateful for life. And last but not least, the main thing I've actually learned is how to find, or at least find the true potential of yourself. And I was in the belief that I just have to like find myself. So, and I think I found my true potential, and I really want you also to find your true potential and aspire for whatever you aim for. Thank you all, and I really thank my brother Chandra bro and Subash Garu, who is G in the group, for this wonderful session. Thank you all, and such a lovely people, and it was lovely to interact with each and every one of you. Thank you all.
Thank you, Subash sir. So before joining this session, my presentation was like, I want to win in this universe. Okay, I want to win in this universe. Now I realized a lot of self-thinking that universe is a subset of mind. So when I manage myself, my universe is also managed. So henceforth, it is going to be a tolerant, effortless turnaround.
This 3 days program, it's nice, coming out of from chaos of the corporate world. Don't know what we are doing day in and out. Running day in and out. Don't know what we are doing, but yeah, we have to do, we used to run. It's nice coming far away from the city into a good atmosphere, and then it's nice thought-provoking and everything. It's like, I used to look at signs, everything is logic for me. Even I used to be a disciple of Ramakrishna, but even there with Swamijis and all, everything is logic. Even spirituality is logic. So that's where I start more debates, more arguments, where I don't accept a thing without any thought or conclusion. Still I have some things what sir was told, like how growth can happen without competition or comparison. I still had that, and I was thinking in the morning, I was prompting a ChatGPT or if it can happen. And then it is giving, you can compare with your past. I was asking, even that is a comparison. So this is what I'm coming. Even I feel some of the emotional part should go into the body. So that's how it is. And also sir was telling about centering of the emotions. With low happiness and sadness, we have to center it back.
Play from the center.
Play from the center. Even if you go there, come back quickly, retreat. So then you will be a better sportsman and you will win in the life. And we are loving the present, being loving ourselves and life. Mostly, even sir invalidated the hope as well.
He had hope on hope, but now the hope has become hopeless.
There was only one thing and you have taken that also.
Yeah, it's almost. Yeah, but yeah, living is present is a beauty, right? Like that we forget and we worry about the future, and that is one great thing. Yes, many things are thought-provoking, so yeah, I have to think more, learn more, and maybe if there is a chance we can discuss more as well. Thank you.
It's a very long duration. Work with the institute, especially sir and Chandra Garu. And Chandra Garu is like my mom's yoga classmate. So that's how I know him. So I used to talk my mom off and down, and then I met him, and I also keep going there. Then we put there small post, I don't do like this small session of this kind of activity. I said, oh, thank God, now let's have a session. Then I asked, where is it? Oh, it's a nice place, 3 days, 2 nights, blah, blah, blah. Then I'm going to go. Swimming pool, Goa. It could be, but we had already told you in Bangalore, though we'll have in Hyderabad. Yeah, I was getting already. Then I said, okay, then he said, we're not finalize it. Then I said, my parents like my family, we are opposition for 3 days and so on. And they said, no, you're going to Goa, you know very well. I said, no, I'm not going to Goa. Then in the last 3 days, what we did was, I was sharing my classical pictures but I think just to do the hangout in Goa. That's how the session started. But anyways, back to the class for the last 3 days. Since I have seen like a lot of like what Mr. Ray was telling you just now ago, like my journey was not like a regular talk. It's all from different angles. Like why we are here, and what is the main thing, like why we are, what kind of things we gonna change ourselves. If you ask me like day one, I mean like on the Friday, I was saying to myself like I know a good thing, like why I'm here. But when I started reading between lines, I said, no, these little bit of things that we need to prove yourself. Then obviously we need to contact each other, like of course not everyone is doing this. So then with a lot of patience, he used to explain each and every one with good examples like what Chandra is telling, that old lion roaring. Again, I was going to back to square one because of the hope that that monkeys were not hoping that they will die. So without hope they died anyways. So that's why I told you. That's his story, and he copied it.
Monkeys fall down.
Monkeys fall down, yeah. So then I said, so life is never ending and never learn. So we always start with learning how you learn. Today we are here with sir, and tomorrow we will not with him. And still you need to practice. There is no point if you don't practice yourself. So for 3 days has to be like almost like 2 years of practice. That's how you're gonna groom yourself. And I'm sure that I will be coming to this session as well. Not only for this kind of activities, but also to make new sense like what Subash said this morning. I got a very good nice time to meet with a lot of people here. Certainly for 50 people. And again this morning because I was feeling hopefully having this time 40 people so that I can get at least 30 block of it. Yeah, that was really nice fun, and that's all from me. Thank you.
Days, right? So far I've taken on action items basically what I would do after I go home or like maybe beyond this particular point. So there are 3-4 sort of list I've made. The first list is like I'll prepare a journal end of the day with all the events which has happened in the given day to reflect on what has happened basically. So and there are 4 major things which I am going to look at on each of those particular events. One is like, was I judgmental? See if I can reduce the judgmental piece of it and then try to be a bit more witnessing sort of stuff. And second thing is the survival versus those sort of aspects. To see like how much time I am trying to survive against like how much time I am how many events I am trying to go towards those stuff. And the third thing I am going to check is like whether that emotion in that specific event was it my dominant emotion, and was it the dominant, and if I need to forgive that particular thing and see how we can ease that out, escalate in future. And the next thing is how effortlessness I have felt during those events. So if it has been effortlessness, then it means that it is naturally fitting in. Otherwise, maybe either I have to do something to naturally fit in, or I need to see if I can find something which can fit naturally. So those are the few ways which I would do that. So these are 4 different checklist sort of things which I would try to retrospect for all the events which are occurred in a given day. And that's where maybe I'll see how we can ensure them and take it forward. So after that, it's going to be like expressing gratitude and then be thankful about like what all has happened. And the last couple of things is more of like I have few roadmap items which are listed, which are taken down as like 3 major things which I need to work on for other things, or like which I have to follow or like maybe in my life. So those are going to decide and ensure like it goes into me, and then we keep evaluating whether I have achieved those or not basically, and then move on to next possible those sort of items from there. And in all this particular process I will believe, I am believing that the universe is going to support me in each and every aspect which I do. So those are the things which are my takeaways basically about this 3 days of journey this month. So that's all I have. Thank you.
all, session has been wonderful.
Sweet, we decided.
So I was here as my brother recommended me. I trust my brother, so I just came in without much expectations and hope I did hope a little bit. I just wanted to see how it will turn out. And yeah, the sessions were wonderful. The most important part and the part I loved the most was the first day, me, ma'am and Ratman sir had a meeting, discussion. We were discussing about things. He is somewhere around 80, ma'am could be somewhere around 50 or 40, somewhere around 50. That's not true. Yeah. So he is 80, this is somewhere over there. I am somewhere around 20. So okay. So I'm 20 to 30, yeah. So the best part was we were on the same page. We were on the same part of the discussion. Their concerns were equally concerning me, my concerns were equally a part of their concerns, and we were on the same ground discussing these extremely complex, complicated problems. So it was fun. It was really fun knowing their perspectives on the same things. Being living on older, some thoughts were a little on the conservative side, or some were on the liberal spectrum. But it was fun for me to know each and everybody's perspective. Yeah, thank you. It's great. It's been.
He's a big help for us as an organization. And if any point is not clear, good idea to call, discuss and clarify that with this one. Yeah, and one more point is, if you're already doing it, great. If not, is it possible to enjoy every moment rather than postponing? I have been postponing of enjoyment. If there is an exam, I will enjoy after the exam. I will enjoy after the delivery, after some report, after some project. So, through Spandan, it is one of the learnings here is the present moment is all that we have, and whether to enjoy it or to take it with stress is my choice. So, can I practice enjoying the present moment rather than saying I will enjoy it later, in future? This is one other point. Talking less and listening more. One of the secret mantra of all successful people. The moment we try to say something, they keep quiet. That's because they are very curious. They are curious to know what you have to say. They are not in competition with you to talk, out-talk you, they out-listen you. So, curiosity to listen to what the other person is or what perspectives are makes us more listeners, and that helps us to become more and more turn within, and then be calm and learn.
Adding to that point, it doesn't mean you have to be quiet all the time. It just mean understand what the other person is saying.
Ready? Hello, I am Girish. I had come here without expecting anything because she had asked me to just join. I had come with an open mind. I could take a lot of things, learn a lot of things, new things which I was not really aware of. And in spite of having attended 3 full sessions, I am still a bit confused. How are we going to implement? Implementation is a big question mark. I think I will be getting in touch with Subash whenever I get some doubts or clarifications, and I hope he is available to clarify as and when required. Thank you. Thank you.
In a world where we are constantly put to shame for not taking logical action, it is very reassuring, and it's very humbling also at the same time to be a part of a cohort where emotions and stuff that is not necessarily scientific is spoken about, and it reiterates that our belief, our intuition knows how to guide us. We should stay with it, and there were a lot of learnings from my peers as well during this process, and I loved networking and getting to know everybody. My favorite part here, in one statement would be our potential, like our purpose in life is to discover our potential. So I absolutely love that. I'm going to take that away and carry it with me for a long time. thank you so much to Subash sir and Chandra sir for this session. I really enjoyed myself. Happy to be a part of it.
So it's a great meeting. We had good reflections, starting from physical health to self, getting into the core area. So, a lot of learnings, a lot of reflections. I know it's not easy. It's been 47 years and decades have passed, imbibing what has been surrounding me. There's a lot of introspection. There are some unlearnings to do with the tools that we have attained now. I hope that I will get into those spaces of where I need to rework. Thanks for those examples and anecdotes, stories. They were all relative in nature. I hope I will make use of those things. And a few more things are supposed to happen. I wish to catch up on those things. We are looking forward for fruitful engagement going further also. But this is not done. There will be a lot of it's a beginning. Yeah, it's a beginning, but we have just peeled the onions now. So there's lots to go. So looking forward for that reconnect once again. Thanks all for the connect and looking forward to stay connected. Thank you.
Anyway, it was a marvelous attending this program and meeting all of you. And my whole idea was to make 15 to 20 new contacts. And that has happened. And I hope I will be in touch with at least some of you. Very difficult to keep in touch with all. But I enjoyed every moment of this. I came here knowing anything Subash does is worth the time it will add some value. So thank you very much. Everyone has been very, very kind. The cards and whenever before I could ask for help, I think people jumped up and gave me the help that I needed, and I met so many wonderful people. Thank you again very much. Thanks for me. Thank you.
Thank you.
So I'll just do with one shloka. Uddhared atmanam atmanam avasadaye atmaiva atmano bandhur atmaiva kruparatmanaka. If you tune your mind, it will become your friend. If you are out of tune, your mind itself is your enemy. That is what your entire self-introspection is all about. And the two thoughts that I go always is, there was one poster where I saw, which was good wolf and the bad wolf. Which one do you want to feed today? Right? And that's the cycle that you do every day. And the bad thing is very attractive and very easily available, and the good thing is the process, and this is the process that we are. So we have tools and techniques now because of Subash sir and Chandra sir. So let's see, the one thing that we want to change starting now, not from tomorrow, because tomorrow never comes. So starting today, what is the one thing that we want to change, and that's what we will focus, or at least I will focus. Thank you Subash sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Nice meeting you sir.